Hey, it's me. And I'm still around, obviously. Um, I've basically been sleeping like the last few days. That's it. And, I'm gonna I gotta force myself to like go to the mailbox and take the dog for a walk. Cause I haven't been to the mailbox in like a week. So I think I need to go. Um, I didn't go anywhere. Not gonna go to Vegas without my ex-best friend. Because, well, he has a truck. um, and, I guess I gotta just stay here. And, I called the crisis center the other day, and they refused to take me because I wasn't active or wasn't trying to kill myself actively. So basically, in order to even get into the place for 3 days is like, well, I mean, I wouldn't stay 3 days. The last 2 times I was there, I only stayed like a day because it's really hell. Like, I've been in places before that were not that bad. But basically the place is like an intake, and they stick you in this room and you do nothing but stare at the wall and take trazodone and sleep. And then they come in every 4 hours and ask you if you still want to kill yourself. And it's like, yeah, I'm staring at white walls and you're feeding me ham and cheese sandwiches out of a bag. What do you think? That made me value my life so much more. And then they ask you the same questions they asked you 4 hours ago over again, and you just get frustrated because it's like, if you're asking me this shit, why don't you just write it down, and then I don't have to go over it and over and over and over. I don't know. I've been there before, so, but they wouldn't take me this time. And even though, like, I hated there, I thought it would be at least good to get away from my thoughts for a little bit. I'm sick of being trapped in the house, and I'm sick of being alone and not having anybody to hang out with. It just, yeah, sucks. And I mean, like, I talk to my friend every night on the phone, and people message me, and it's not the same as human interaction, and that's what I need. I mean, like, for years I did the whole phone thing and the whole internet thing, and I don't want that. I want people. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love talking to you sometimes on the internet, and I love talking to my friend on the phone. But it's just, I want to talk to people and do things with people, and go to the movies, or like, the other day my ex-best friend and I rode around and we went to Denny's, and at least I was out of the house. I was like doing something. Or at least when the juggalo would come over, I could talk about stuff and like be around somebody and have a conversation and look at someone and touch someone. He never wanted to talk about my work, so it was like, I could be a person. But I'm alive and I'm not going anywhere. I told him to stay away from me and that he's bad for me and I'm bad for him. was like, we're bad for each other, just stay away. You know, and I know he would never leave me if we left to Las Vegas. Yeah, he would spend my money and all that. But he's never left me. I don't know. Like, I've always been the one that moved out or kicked him out or made him leave or... But I don't know, just hanging out with him that day really was like a refresher course. He's fun to be around for a little bit, but he's still who he is, and I don't know, kind of annoying. He'd be the kind of person I could go out to lunch with once or twice a month just to get out of the house and be around somebody. But just after that lunch was over, I'd have to go home because I'd had enough. Actually, that lunch with him wouldn't last too long. Maybe lunch and a movie. He does this thing, he eats super fast. And, like, I never even get to finish my meal. I don't know. But I'm not even gonna do that, probably. I don't know. Probably not. It's hard when you've been, like, with someone for 11 years. And you know, I know he's not right for me. Or I deserve better, or whatever. But it doesn't stop me from missing him. I don't know, and I think everyone who understands and who's been through something like this, it's not just, I don't know, how people can just walk away from things. I don't know what makes me where I want to cling on to things and hold on to them for dear life. When people get in here, I don't like to let them go. It's hard. I mean, how? Even when I was in my 20s, I actually wrote my dad in prison. If that's a glutton for punishment, or not a glutton for punishment, I don't know what isn't, or I can't even make sense. So, you know, I was hoping to get an answer. Why? And maybe, you know, it was a stupid, I wanted a father. But anyways, I would write him these things and hope they would wow him and whatever. And he'd write me back and be like, with excuses and no answers and asking for money. Yep. Coincidental? Maybe. I don't know. But I'm gonna go, because I'm not really you know. But I want to say thank you to everyone who commented. No matter what you commented. The people who made me feel like I wasn't alone in this. And the people who understood, and the people who didn't understand. And like, and to the one girl who decided not to move, Larissa, who decided not to move. I'm glad I could help you. Because, I mean, I love my narcissist. I love him so much. And I I would jump through hoops if I thought it would mean that he loved me. And yes, he does need me, but he doesn't love me. And maybe he does in his narcissistic way. He loves the way I make him feel, or the things I do for him, or whatever. But it's not a love I deserve. And yeah, the same goes to you. Okay, I'm gonna try to go to the mailbox now.